And not too long ago, he kind of dressed down a little bit to talk to our own Cheryl Hansen.
Bring that here. Bring it to me.
Doc Severinsen, America's most famous trumpet player, lives in the Hollywood Hills with his wife Emily and their dogs. It's a long way from his little hometown in eastern Oregon, where his love of music was born.
Bring it to me. Give it to me. I think my first musical instrument was a clarinet. My father played in the town band. He was Doc Severinsen. He was the town dentist in Arlington, Oregon. So they dressed me up for the 4th of July parade, and the clarinet was taller than I was, and they couldn't get it away from me. And I grew up with musical sounds in the house. My father was primarily a violinist other than being a dentist. And music became very much a part of me.
And so did the nickname Doc, which came from his dad, the dentist.
When I was born, from the day I was born, I guess they just said, well, that's Little Doc. And I was just called Little Doc. And when I went to school, the teachers, they never called me by my real name unless I was in trouble.
Then it was Carl.
Yes. I don't feel like Carl Severinsen.
You're Doc.
I have no relationship to that at all. I'm Doc.
He's a man of many passions, including horses and art.
I got to tell you about this. This is a study for his painting The Black Tree, which is a major Avery painting. I could show it to you in the book. This is a California artist here who just never became anything other than a dead person. Well, I think I'm probably what they would call, if there were such a thing, a structured schizophrenic.
How so?
In other words, they can't lock me up and put me away, but I like to do a lot of different things, and in music, I like a lot of different kinds of music, and I like to be involved with a lot of different kinds of music.
You have said and been quoted as saying that you've never mastered the trumpet, but we all know that you are one of the best around. Is there any room for growth for a musician like yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first of all, the trumpet is a very jealous mistress. I mean, you know, you can't just set it aside and pick it up whenever you want to. You have to practice. I mean, there is no easy way. I don't think of it so much as, oh gosh, I have to practice now. I say, it's now time for a little self-improvement program.
This is NBC's Burbank Studio. You have undoubtedly heard Johnny Carson talk about it on The Tonight Show. It's about a 10-minute drive from Doc's home in the hills. He makes the trip almost 200 times a year to perform with Johnny. We thought it might be kind of interesting to go behind the scenes of Studio One and see how he prepares for each appearance. Doc has been the musical director of The Tonight Show since 1967.
What do you think makes The Tonight Show so successful?
Johnny Carson.
Do you attribute that all to him?
Yes. I mean, he is the captain of the ship.
Today, Johnny and Ed beat Doc into the makeup room.
You're not from Nebraska, are you?
Yes, I am.
Whereabouts?
Alpha Phi from the University of Nebraska.
Uh-huh.
Go Big Red.
They're football crazy back there.
I know. That's, well, there's nothing, well, you know, there's not a whole lot else back there.
No, they closed the state on Thursday. 50 years from now, when this show is off the air, will I still be trying to run in here and get makeup in the middle of the afternoon?
The old body clock is kind of attuned to the same routine.
Right.
Does it become a routine?
Well, in some respects it does, but you don't ever take it for granted, that's for sure.
If you're a regular fan of The Tonight Show, you know Doc's wardrobe for our interview was actually pretty tame compared with what he normally wears to work. As a matter of fact, Doc's wife says that he wears more sequins than she does.